my next
Right, today we're playing the third scenario in the Von Luck campaign, a pint-sized campaign by Two Fat Lardies, and it's the German counterattack on Ranville. This is occupied by British Paras. Here's the table. Charlie is playing the counter-attacking Germans from the 21st Panzer Division, and he's got 6. He's managed to roll a 6. So there we are. Oh, 6 has already disappeared, but he did roll 6. So he's got 6 patrol moves, so he's just moving his scouting moves.
Wait, I think I might be in... Am I in with 15 inches or so?
No, 18 inches to lockdown. No, you're still too far away. So I still get a move from the
But I still am moving
British.
too, because I have still...
No, you've done 6, because they've all moved 4, Charlie.
They've all moved 4?
Well, that one's moved 2 moves, that one's moved 2 moves, and you're just moving the second move for that one, so that's 6, isn't it? Okay, so it's my turn. So we'll just now start with the British scouting moves, and then we'll move alternately, and then we'll show you where we've locked down. Right, so the 21st Panzer counterattack's been going well, so Charlie gets a bonus of 1 to his force morale, so he's starting with a force morale of 9. His troops have deployed, and he's got 1 deployment marker in this large building in the village. The objectives of the game are to force the other side out of the village. He's got a second patrol marker down there on that side of the village, and a third one by the body, by this hedge line, a long way forward. The British Paras have got 1 patrol marker up on that hedge line, 1 in this building opposite the German strong point, and 1 in this burnt out farm on the edge of the village. Alright, Charlie's rolling for his command dice. We'll get started in the game. See what you get.
I got a 6.
6.
What's a 1 on here?
Is that chain of command dice?
Yes. So would that be going to a 2?
No, I think a 5 is a chain of command dice.
Oh yes, now it's 2.
6 is for an extra turn, but you only got 1 of them. So
So
you start on 1,
one.
one on the chain of command dice, so turn that one back to a 1 there.
No, but I had a 5.
Yeah, that gives you your first chain of command.
So what does the...
So a 1 is activate a section. What else did you get?
I got a 2 and a 3.
Sorry, yeah, 1 is occupy a team, 2 is activate a section, 3 is activate a junior leader. So you can choose to deploy.
So I'm going to deploy a MG, or a squad, to quickly try and occupy the barn house.
Okay. So you're going quite aggressive there then, Charlie?
Yeah.
And you've got the junior leader there with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So they're deployed.
And I don't actually know if I can do anything else.
Well, you've got a 2 and a 1, so you can choose to. You don't have to go with anything. So with the 1, you could deploy a heavy machine gun if you wanted to somewhere from your deployment point.
I'm going to. I'm actually going to deploy it in the building.
Okay.
Just if you do a small
So
attack,
that uses the 1, and then you've got a 2. So you can do a section without any command orders, or you can choose not to deploy it at this stage.
So I can deploy another squad, or
Yeah, if you want to.
I might deploy. I'm going to deploy my other squad. Is going to go also at this up here.
Okay.
So I might hold back actually just next to it,
Alright.
so it can hopefully start moving in against the British powers. There you go.
Alright.
That's good.
On with the British turn. Okay, so the British have rolled quite well. We've got 2 6s, which gives us a second turn. We've got 2 5s, which give us 2 on the chain of command dice. So we'll put that onto our marker.
And a 3.
There we go, 2 and a 3, so we can deploy a section. We'll have a think for a second, and then think about whether we deploy our first section. Okay, so with the British deployment, we've deployed our Bren gun section. So we've got 2 Bren guns into this building here, and they're going to be opening fire on the Panzer Grenadiers behind that hedge. So they are in light cover. So looking at what we need, we're at close range. We're at, and we're firing at elites. So we need 5s to 6s to hit them. All right, let's see. So 2 Brens, that's 2 lots of 6, and then 4 more rifles. So we've got 16 dice, 5s or 6s to hit for the British. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 hits, 4, 5 hits, 6 hits. So 6 hits.
Need to roll for penetrations.
And then we need to roll for wounds. So against light cover, a 1, 2 or 3 is a miss, 4 or 5 is shock, and 6 is our kill. So we've got 1 kill and 2, 3 shock. So we'll mark that up on the Panzer Grenadiers. And we'll have a leader test. Charlie, roll dice. If you roll a 1, I've hit your leader.
No, you haven't.
Okay. That's the end of the British turn. Okay, so Charlie's rolling his command dice. Let's see what we get.
Ooh, so we get 1, 5.
So that's a chain of command dice.
I get 2 6, so I get another turn next.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I get a 2 and a 4.
Okay, so a 4 is a senior leader. You can choose to deploy him onto the table.
No.
And a 2 is a section. So you can bring another squad onto the table at one of your deployment points if you want, Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to see how far is 9 inches actually. Oh, it's actually quite far. Just be in front of it.
You can do that.
So I can deploy a squad in front just there. But couldn't I just deploy a squad into there and move them like that?
Yeah, but you need a 3 to move on a vehicle.
Okay. So I'll move in the squad. Go. The squad. And I can't shoot, but I do get another turn.
You do get another turn, and you could bring a senior leader on if you wanted to with your 4.
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, can I bring with the guy who also, he has a...
Yeah, if he can bring his Panzerfaust team
Can
in.
he be at the front?
Yeah, because you want to be able to use him to. You want to put him
And
near
also,
those 2.
next, I can also try and deploy the medic, so if it does go down, I can just bring the medic up.
Well, you need a 1 to bring the medic on, I think.
Mm.
You might want him closer to those 2 units, so he's in command range of them.
Oh,
so
he'll be up here. He can
influence
just go up here.
Yeah.
We'll not be able to shoot him because he's behind
Yeah.
more infantry, just in the, next to them.
I'm sure I won't choose him. Okay, your next turn then, Charlie.
Oh, my
You get to roll again.
I was supposed to do with my MG42 probably, my
Yeah,
heavy gun, so I
but
can
you
touch
need to
something.
activate it, so you need a 1 to activate that.
That'd be very deadly.
Or bring another senior leader on, and then he can use his activations to launch it. All right, let's see what you're going to get. Oh my gosh, you got another turn.
So,
No, it's only 4 dice, so pick those up and roll them again. You only get 4 dice for the second turn, and then 3 dice for the third.
Ooh.
Okay, so you've got 3 senior leader activations and a junior leader activation. So you could deploy another senior leader onto the table, but it does get harder to bring your reserves on then. You could bring one of your vehicles on, and you can activate your senior leader on the table, and he can move forward your 2 squads down there if you want to. Let's have a think, and we'll get on with your turn. Okay, so you're going to use your senior leader, that's a 4, so take the 4 off the pile, put it to the side. Okay, and it's 2d6. You got 2 dice in your hand? To see if you can run your Panzer Grenadiers into the building in front of them. You discard the low one, so you go 6. So let's see whether those Panzer Grenadiers can run round the end of that hedge and into that building and through that door at 6 inches. If they can, they get in.
Yes.
No, they've got to go round the edge of the hedge. Yeah, I think they can just do that. We'll let you. So your guys can occupy that building.
Shock
so
off.
Charlie's going to use a leadership to take 1 shock off. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to push it up to...
Okay, so roll 2d6 and discard the lowest because you're going over a hedge.
Okay, that'll be just 4.
Okay, so they can move forward 4 inches.
Do you know I might not do that because there'll be an open...
Yeah, open rather than in cover. You can fire them. They can fire back at me
Okay,
if you want.
actually, yeah, they're going to fire back at you. So I get 2 MG42s.
Yeah, they're
They're
8 dice each, I think.
Yeah, 8 dice each. So I get a lot of dice actually from that.
Yeah, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 riflemen.
I actually don't have enough dice. Can I use some of yours?
Yeah.
2 of yours. 3 of yours, actually. Only 3 of yours. 3 of your dice to...
And then you lose 1 because you've got 2 points of shock, so that takes 1 dice off, so I'll just give you 2. I'll give you 2?
Yeah.
Okay, roll those. You need 5s or 6s because you're shooting as elite troops.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 hits.
Okay, so 9 hits against heavy cover. Let's just check what you need to hit heavy cover. Alright, against hard cover, 5 is shock and 6 is a kill.
Okay, so I got 1 kill and 4 shock.
Alright, we'll go and mark that up on the paras.
And we should roll secrets for Commander.
Yeah, let's do that. On a 1, you've killed my junior leader. No, it was a 6. Alright, how many points of shock was it, Charlie?
4.
Okay, we'll go and mark that up.
I'll put
On the
that
input,
out.
you want to take that and put the marker in?
I'll put the marker in. 4. And should I take the soldier out?
And take a soldier out.
Okay. What do I put in? On the... Should I put him on the side?
Yeah. Alright. And is that the end of your turn, Charlie?
Yes.
We've just been having a debate about how many senior leaders Charlie's after. He reckons he's got 3, I reckon he's only got 2. I think he's doing well enough, so we'll see. We'll carry on that discussion off camera here, rolling for the British. And I realised I should have had 2 turns last turn, but I forgot. So I've got a 6, which does nothing. I get 2 chain of command dice, so they go up to 4.
I'm getting a lot of chain of command, but
Yeah,
they're quite useless at
absolutely.
the start, though.
And a senior leader and a squad activation. So I will I'll have a think about what I do with that. So I've chosen to deploy another squad who've gone into the farmhouse and brought my senior leader on the table because I want to make sure I've got plenty of activations. That will make getting my final troops on more difficult. I'll have to roll 4, 5s or 6s for those. And we're now on to Charlie's turn. Charlie, do you want to roll your chain of command dice?
Okay. I get 2 5s.
Okay, so that's 2 more chain of command dice.
So I'm on 4 now. Can't find the 4. There we go. Now I have a 2.
Which is a section.
Yeah. I have a 3. What's a...
Junior leader.
Yeah. And I got a 4. What's a senior leader.
Yeah.
So with my 3,
Yeah.
I'm going to deploy a medic team.
Right, okay, I don't know whether you even... I think you need a 1 for that, Charlie, because that's a
Oh,
section.
yeah.
So you're...
Can I deploy my sniper?
That's also a team, so you need a 1 for them.
Okay, so I will then deploy
You
my...
can use...
I'll deploy my other leader.
but you
Actually,
need,
no.
it's helpful to
Yeah.
have him to bring on your other
I'll have
half
him.
track. You can bring that on with a 3 if you want.
Yes, I'm going to bring this half track on. But I'm going to keep this one back to get up here so it can just get the squad in.
Okay,
I'll put it actually here so the squad can go inside.
yeah.
Start moving in.
So that moves your 3, so take the 3 off the pile.
Okay, with the 2,
You can activate that squad and they can get in
Yeah.
the half track if you want.
that's what I'm going to do. So they will go into the half track.
Okay.
And by the way, they're not dead, they're just going into the half track.
So that's the 2 used.
Yeah. And, no, isn't that, yeah, that's the 2, yeah. Now the 4, I'm going to activate this squad in here, because I have better chance of hitting. I'm going to shoot it at them.
And remember, you've got 3 activations as a senior leader, so you could also activate the half track
Yeah.
and the squad down there.
Actually,
as well.
I might shoot those 2 at that and that at that. Just
Okay.
to...
All right. Well, I just have a look at that and then take their sections.
My next
Okay,
one.
so Charlie's opening fire first with his first command activation from this building here. They're half effect because they've moved up to the windows.
And they're shooting at
So
them.
rather than having 25 shots, they'll have 12 and they're shooting at the farmhouse opposite them. So let's see, we need 5s or 6s to hit.
Oh, still quite good. They got 5 hits.
Okay, and then 5s to shock and 6 to kill because I'm in hard cover.
So 1 kill and 1 shock.
Okay, so we'll roll for our junior leader. Make sure he's not died. Oh, he has. So that's a wound against him. We'll roll on that wound table. And we've got 1 shock. So
and,
we'll mark the shock.
And he could die if that wound.
It could do. So we'll roll for that effect. It's a 4.
I hope you need to get 6 or 5 to survive. You might actually do.
Alright, we'll be back in a second. We'll just see what the 4 does. Okay, so we just checked that out, and my junior leader has been wounded in the farmhouse, so he's only got 1 activation going forward. Alright, Charlie is now firing his second squad deployed by the hedge line, and they're firing at this building here and squad in that. So how many dice have we got there, Charlie?
I get, I think...
16 for the 2 MGs, 17, 18, 19, 20. You get 20 dice.
Yeah.
22 dice.
Yeah.
How many have you got in your hand?
I've got 22.
Okay.
So I have...
5s or 6s to hit.
Fell off. Should I roll that one again because it just
Yeah.
fell off? Might just do anything. 5 or 6s. 5 hits. Still just casualties.
And then roll for casualties.
I do 1 casualty and 3 shock, I think.
Well, you need 5s for sure.
Oh, so 1 shock then.
Okay, we'll do the casualty and we'll just roll for the leader in that building. He's fine, we got a 3, so take one of my guys out.
Okay. And they're on 5 shock. How many do they have? 7. There's 7 of them.
We'll have to take some shock off in the next turn. Alright, and then are you going to activate your half-track?
Yes, I'm going to shoot at the same target, my half-track.
Okay, we'll go and just check what our 75mm short barrel gun does. Right, so the 75mm gun's going to fire. It gets 6 dice. They hit on 4, 5s or 6s.
Because it's light cover now.
And, well, the to hit is still the same. Well, actually, the to hit is always a 4, 5 or 6 for a light gun. So let's see how many hits you get.
I get 4, 5 or 6 to
Yeah.
hit. Oh, I would have gotten way more hits, but I always do 5 or 6 with the other dice.
Yeah, that's because they're bullets, not high explosive shells.
Yeah, so I got 4 dice.
Yeah, and then this counts as light cover, so 4s and 5s will be shock, and 6s will be
kill. So I got 1 shock. So they're on 6 shock now.
Okay, still not quite enough to put them
into pin.
But it will significantly degrade their firing. They've only got 7 men. Alright, I think that's the end of your turn, Charlie.
Yeah.
Anything else to do? You've used your 4, so we're all done. Alright, we'll move on to the British turn. Okay, now rolling for the British activation. We've got 4 5s, my gosh. So that will be a chain of command dice.
That wasn't great for...
Yeah, and a senior leader though. So the senior leader being activated is
But no, he only gets
good.
1 move, doesn't he? Because he's got been shot.
No, that was my junior leader. So my senior leader can have 4 activations. So he will remove a point of shock from this team in this building. So that's 1. And then this team are going to open fire at the Germans in the building opposite. Alright, so in the British, firing from the building.
I'm in heavy cover.
And I get an extra dice if I missed. Alright, so I hit on 5s or 6s.
Not brilliant.
So that's... That's not bad. It's quite good actually.
It's not as good compared to my shooting.
Okay, and then 5s or 6s to do damage to your guys in the building. Oh my gosh, that's 3 kills, and that's it. So 3 kills to the anti-grenadiers. Okay, so German's just rolling for the next turn.
I get 2. So now I do get an ability thing.
Yeah.
I get 3 moves, so I'm going to...
Hang on, what else have you got, Charlie?
I've also got 3, so I get to...
You've got a section.
Yep, so I'm going to...
Or sorry, a vehicle. You've got a junior leader, rather. So you can move any one of your infantry sections, because they've all got a junior leader in them, or you can move any one of your vehicles, and you can use your senior leader to activate as well,
So
like you did last time. And with the 1, you can fire your machine gun on the top of the building if you want.
yeah, I'm going to. And also, I'm going with 1 and 4. With one of them on the 4. No. Oh, can I? Yeah, I get 3 moves with him.
Yeah.
I can't actually move my half track up.
No, you need to use the 3s to move your half
So
track.
I'm going to move up my half track.
Okay.
So how far do I need to do? How far can they go?
So you can go slow, medium, or fast,
Fast.
and then you get a bonus for being a vehicle.
So what do I get?
Onto each dice. I think you get at least +1 unless you're a fast vehicle.
Oh,
We'll just check.
So I got 16 total.
Okay.
So let's go to 16. It's quite far. It's nice. So that is right at the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. So I'm going to now. So I'm going to shoot this squad at that building.
So what dice? You just picked up all your command dice.
yeah.
Do you remember what you had?
So I got a 4. Wait, I had 2 5s and a 3. So I just had a 4 left.
Right. You
So
must have had another dice as well, actually, Charlie.
Oh, I had a 3. Oh, I must have got. I think I. Did
We'll just
roll.
go.
I didn't roll another one. I don't think.
Okay, let's say it was another 3. So you've got a 4 and a 3 still to use.
So I'll use the 3 to I'll use the 3 to. Or can I get some morale thing on?
Well, if you use your 4 for yours, yeah, you can use your 3 because you can activate your junior leader, and he's got 2 actions.
Also, with 4, can I also activate them again to shoot?
Well, you can't shoot a unit twice in a turn.
Yeah, but I can still activate them to get the shock off, but then activate them to shoot.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay, so remove 1 point of shock.
So that will make it so they won't get any shock, like
Reduction.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
So I'm going to now. I'm going to shoot so I get. Wow, that's a lot. Back and forth. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits.
You got another 5 and a 6 on those red dice.
Oh, okay. On all of the red dice.
No, just you got. I saw at least 2 more that you hadn't picked up.
Okay, I'll just put them on the 5. So I'll roll for there.
No, roll for them shooting against the building.
Yeah. I get 1, 2, 3 kills.
Right.
And 1, 2 shock.
All right. Okay, they're not going to be in a great state. Let's go and have a look.
6
Okay,
dice.
so just before we do Charlie's next off of shooting, our leader has been lightly wounded in that building. So we've put 1 casualty back, and we'll roll the effect. That's a 3,
That actually might just
which does a junior leader wounded. It is -1 on my chain of on my
Is he dead?
force morale. No, he's only lightly wounded.
Okay. So
All
now
right. What are you doing now then, Charlie?
I'm going to get 6 dice for shooting my gun.
So you're using the 4 now, are you? To activate your senior leader.
Yeah, and I'll be able to shoot it 1 more. I'll get this to shoot that again.
If they're in range. Okay, yeah,
They'll be in
we'll
range
assume
for
they're in
sure.
range.
So
Okay,
this
so move
guy
the
will
4 because you're activating the senior leader.
Move the 4.
Well, the blue 4.
I've only activated once. I've only activated him once. So he still has 1 more.
Okay, yeah. So
Activation.
fire the gun.
So 6 dice.
Needing 4s, 5s, or 6s to hit.
Oh, only 2.
Okay, and then 4s and 5s to shock.
I got 1 shot.
1 shock.
Oh, I think they're going to run.
9. No, because they've still got 6 in the building.
Oh, yeah. I'm now going to shoot the guys in this building.
Okay.
So, how many die?
No shock on them. Okay, so you've got 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 dice. 21, 22 dice from them. And they're not moving this turn, so it's full 22. So you need 3 red ones.
Okay. So all my dice.
All your dice plus 3 red ones.
Okay. So, now I will... It doesn't really change even in some casualties.
Well, I haven't really done much firing at you yet, Charlie.
I am killing a lot of the troops. Here. Can't hold them all. Okay, so
What do you need, do you remember?
I need 5s or 6s.
4 5s, yeah, 5s and 6s then.
No, I don't need 4 5s. Oh, no.
No, 5s and 6s.
So I got 5 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking...
And then 5s.
I thought I had 4, but I didn't. I got 2 shock.
What did you get?
Oh no, I got 1 shock. Yeah, I got 1 shock.
Okay.
So they're on shock again.
Have they got any shock at all?
No.
So they've got their
So
first shock.
it is your turn.
And I think you've still got 1 more activation from your senior leader because he's got 3. So I think he can. I think he can also probably take a shock off that infantry unit that's in the open.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's their last shock gone. Right. That's your turn finished. Now on to
Actually,
the paras.
wait, can I not actually do that? Can I actually shoot my heavy machine gun?
Oh yes, you've got your 1 as well, haven't you? Yeah, you can fire your heavy
I'm
machine
going to
gun.
fire my heavy machine gun at him.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
so
8
that,
dice.
no, that 3 was a 1.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yes, it was a 1 because you were going to fire your heavy
Yeah.
machine gun.
So how many dice do I get?
8.
8, yeah. This isn't really change. Oh, it just has longer range and
Mhm.
doesn't hit the heavy machine gun. Wait, couldn't it be at close range? Cause
No, it's far. It's too far for them.
oh, it just has a longer range.
Oh, we'll check, but I'm sure it's at longer range. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it's close range if it's less than 24 inches.
Okay.
You can measure that, see if that's 24 inches, Charlie. if you like.
24 inches. See if it's.
Yep, close range.
It could be now.
Actually, we're shooting as everything is at close range anyway at the moment, which it is. Yes, it is at close range.
Yes.
But it's still 5s or 6s to hit because that's what we were using for all the other guns.
3 hits
Okay.
and
And
1
1
more
shock.
shock. They're in quite a bad situation.
They are in quite a bad situation. They are definitely pinned at the moment.
So
So
you're-
10 shock on the guys in the building. That is definitely the end of Charlie's turn. Well remembered on the 1, Charlie. All right, we'll activate the British. Right, just rolling for the British activation. We've got a 6, which is nothing, 2 4s, a 1 and a 2. All right,
Oh,
we'll
that's
have a
actually
think
quite
about
annoying
that.
for your 2 4s. You
Okay, so the paras in this building are activating. They're opening fire at the guys in light cover behind the hedge. So they need 5s and 6s to hit. That is truly appalling. For all of those dice, I've only got 2 hits. So 2 hits, light cover. That's 1 shock, Charlie.
That's nearly nothing.
That is nearly nothing. That carries on my run of excellent play. Okay, so I'm now opening fire from the farmhouse against the building opposite. Again, another tremendous roll. Just 2 hits and 1 cocked dice. We'll roll that one again. Nothing.
That was the
So
same.
just 2 hits. That was a truly terrible round of firing and absolutely no effect. I've also played a chain of command dice and I'm ambushing with my Piet team. So that's going to have a go at the half track. Finally, success from the British. The Piet team has ambushed. It managed to land a missile into Charlie's half track. Half track's exploded and we've killed a couple of the occupants and we've got 3 points of shock on them as well. Okay, the next German activation. Charlie, over to you.
Oh,
Oh, that looks really good.
so I've got 2 activations. So I'm going to activate this squad.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm going to activate this squad first
Yep.
to open fire onto them. So I get all of this dice.
Yep.
I can't actually hold it all.
Using 5s or 6s.
I got
Why can't I get dice like that?
all my hits were 6s. Oh, I got 1 5. I got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 hits.
Okay.
I got 1 kill, and that's it.
And any 5s?
No, I got just all 4s and 1
Okay.
6.
So we'll do a
Oh, can you see
leader test. No, he's fine, but 1 kill. Take that one out. So 8 with 5 men left in there, so they're nearly at a rout.
So I'm going to also now I'm going to shoot my this two.
That was so. What dice were you using for this activation, Charlie?
I was using a 3.
Okay, so that's your junior leader,
Oh,
so he can also take shock off with it.
I also actually have 2 4s,
Okay.
so I'll actually use that as a 4.
All right. Okay. So that's the
then
senior
I'm gonna
leader
use
activated.
Also another 4.
No, because you've got lots more activations.
No, I was going to use a 4
Yeah, so he's got
that's-
3 actions. So he's
Yeah.
activated the squad for the first.
I'm also going to get some shock off.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to get that shock off and get 1 shock off them, so on 2.
Okay.
And then with my other 4, I'm going to get another shock off them. So I've got 2 things left. I'm going to activate this to shoot at them.
Yep.
So I get 6 dice.
You can only activate him once as a senior leader. You can't use both 4s on him. You need your other senior leader on the table.
Well, I do have another senior leader on the table, but I don't remember where I put him. Oh no, I didn't.
No, I don't think
was
you brought him on.
I was going to put him on, but you didn't let me. So I didn't.
So can you play that back? So put the shock back on. They were on 3, the ones by the half track.
Yeah, and they were on 2.
They were on 2, so you've still got 2 more activations from the leader. Okay.
I'm going to activate those 2 to fire, so that...
Well, you've already fired the unit on the left.
I've already fired 1, so I'm going to activate that one to shoot.
Well, you've got a 3, so you don't need to...
Actually, yeah, I'm going to get that.
No, just slow down. So he's got 2, your senior leader's got 2 more activations. So you're activating a half track.
And I was going to get 1 morale thing off them.
Okay.
I was going to activate my half track to fire into them.
Alright.
So 6 dice. Get 1 hit. And 1 shock.
Yeah, because it counts as light.
They're on 10 shock now.
Yeah.
I think, oh no, they're not.
No, they're on 9.
How many do they have?
5.
5. Oh, 1 more then. I'm going to get that.
No. So that's your senior leader activated. So now put that dice to the side and pick another dice.
Then I'm going to get, and put those 2 on the side. I'm going to get my 3 to activate them to fire.
Okay, and they can also use the 3 to take 1 point of shock off, so they don't have the
but I
-1.
I want to shoot them too in the building.
Okay, but you've got 2 3s, haven't you?
Yeah, but I want to shoot them. But then 1 3 will go if I took the shock off.
Yeah, but a junior leader's got 2 actions, so he can take 1 point of shock off.
I'll take 1 point of shock off, and I'll shoot. So that's how many riflemen I have? 3 riflemen. And I get 2 machine guns.
And the machine gun crews also get a rifle shot.
They get also a rifle shot. Oh yeah, because there's 1 rifleman, so I get 2 more. So I have 5 rifles. Shots total. So that's all my shots. Actually, I still a lot of dice from my machine gun troops. And if I didn't have my machine guns, I would never be able to do that well. Hold them all. I'll just I'll roll this one because I dropped it. Okay, so that didn't do anything anyway. So I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, they got blown up and they still did a better shot than the people who didn't get blown up. It's quite surprising. You'd think they would do worse. They got 1 kill and that's it.
Okay, so I think that unit are now fleeing.
You need to try and kill your leader there.
Okay, I don't think that they can see him because he was. I'll just pop him around the corner. He ran up to get out of line of sight.
They were there. You put them
No, because they're in those windows because they've been shooting at these guys in the building here, so they're not looking out the side. Yeah, but they moved, so you can move them to shoot at him if you want.
They'll come and shooting at them.
Okay.
So I get the same. I think I get the same amount of dice with him. Yeah, because they haven't taken any casualties since, so they get a load of dice still. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 5. Oh, 6, 7. Let's surprise how much I miss. Actually, so 7 hits. I get 2 shock on them.
Okay. So you've used both of your 3s now?
No, I have a 2. What would that do?
That's a section. I think you've activated all of your sections.
No, I haven't activated all of them.
No, you need a 1 for them. So that's it.
Oh, no, wait, I can get some shock off them.
Well, you haven't done it, Charlie, and you've done all your activations and you've completely confused me, so no.
Can you get some shock off them?
No, because you've already activated them.
Because I have 2.
No.
I activated them with the...
You can't remove shock with a 2. You can only fire the unit. because you're not activating a leader. You can only activate and remove shock with the leader.
It's your turn, Dad.
Thank you very much. You can do an interrupt. Charlie's determined to wipe me out, so he's just used his chain of command dice to activate his guys in the building again, and they are going to have a go at the fleeing troops that are running down the road. Alright, and they will now count as in the open, so this is a good opportunity for Charlie.
So I get 1, 2... Oh, and these dice like it. Well, I've gotten a lot of hits with that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The only time you're in the open I get loads of
actually,
dice.
if I'm in the open...
Wait, 4s will hit too.
Yeah, 4s will hit, I think.
Oh, 13, 14.
In the open, you're still at close range. No, it's still 5s or 6s. It's just more damage to do the shooting result. So it's still 5s or 6s.
I just put...
Yeah, 4s do the shock.
So 4s also do shock, yeah.
It'd be 3s or 4s to do shock, 5s and 6s to kill.
5s and 6s?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 shock, no, 3 shock and 1, 2, 4 kills.
Right, it looks like there are only 4 guys left, so that unit is wiped out. Alright. Okay, let's have a look at what this means.
Oh, isn't your sergeant then dead?
For bad things happen.
Your leader's dead then, isn't he?
I think the leader is automatically dead because they're all killed. So we have a section breaking first for the fleeing from the building. And that's a 4. So a section breaks is 2 morale points lost. Okay. And then I've also had a junior leader killed. That's 1 more. And then I've had a section now wiped out. That's -2, so I'm on a force morale of 1. This is not looking good. I've got a feeling that means I only get 1 command dice as well. Alright, I think this is pretty much over. It's pretty much time for a British voluntary withdrawal. I'll just have a think and then we'll come back. Alright, that's it. The British have conceded. They are going to pull back from the farm. That's the only unit they've got left on the table. And that section being wiped out. Well, it's not the only unit, actually. We do have one that we deployed in these woods up here, but they haven't got much to shoot at. But with a force morale of 1 and only 1 command dice, this Panzer Grenadier attack, which has still got a lot of force in it, the firepower from the Panzer Grenadier squads is just unbelievable with the 2 MG42s in them. So even though we did well and knocked out that half track, and I thought Charlie was making a huge mistake by rushing his Panzer Grenadiers up into the light cover and into the open, the firepower proved overwhelming, didn't it, Charlie?
My tactic was to move up quickly so I wouldn't have to get through in like no cover, have to push forwards.
Yeah.
I decided to push forwards in at least some cover.
So well done, Charlie. Another great victory for the Germans. And they have now captured Ranville and are well on the way to winning this campaign. See you all again next time. We'll just do a final flyby of what's left on the table.